camera is that?
And
Alright.
that's the accident one more time. And there we go. Well, it's been a moment.
It's been a long time.
Okay, longer than I thought
think-
it had been.
Yeah. Seriously.
I know I think there's like an extra button for like ties to the grind rails,
That's right.
but I can't remember which one.
Yeah. Okay, that's an attack. Oh yeah, okay. I remember that. I don't remember how to do it, but
I'm sure we'll.
yeah,
figure
so it's
it out.
like there's something in
I think there are like little shadows like kind of under the world, but I don't think you ever like see them super clearly.
okay.
Just kind of weird environment.
Yeah, lets you know there's something there, but it's not something that you could worry about.
Yeah, just to make the world
Yeah.
feel more like. I mean, it's definitely not explaining.
Okay. Come on.
Like it's like almost weird how much plot this game does have. And then it's one reason. One thing we did. That's my recommendation.
Yeah.
Was turn the dialogue volume down. Because I think it works better as like a Zelda silent kind of adventure game experience more. And having like talk. Oh,
Yeah.
there's something so ethereal and kind of wild looking about this that like I don't know. Having voices almost takes away from it.
Yeah. Is that telling us where to go? Oh, I just saw something.
And there's also like 'cause you're like in like the spaghettification process of a world in a
Yeah.
black hole. And so the gravity, like you can just keep going down and like you'll run into different environments.
Interesting.
Or at least like circle back around or something.
Yeah.
Oh, there is okay. There's a you can warp from world to world.
Well, let's go here, I guess. To the farthest along.
Oh, so I think
This is
that
where we
rail
started.
up is into the next area.
Yeah.
That's...
Oh,
Oh, that was that thing we were freezing in the north into a point. I think.
yeah.
It's slowly coming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's also very Zelda. The recent ones. The Pine kind of feels like it.
I can't jump into the fountain.
Right, you think,
Oh, I also can't, like, roller skate here.
oh, it's like an interior. Above. Yeah, it's like a house.
Oh. Great point. Oh, no, not. Oh well, I know how to get back up now. It's.
Yeah, I remember it
no.
not being like a super difficult game.
Yeah,
But it could also be like sometimes the environment is probably it's the most throw actually is like the environmental.
yeah. There we go. Wait, stop. Okay, I jumped one too many times.
I remember doing that. Well, this is also the first time we've hung out in person since we both
Am I
finished
falling?
the final draft for Alan Wake 2.
Yes.
And, like, game of the year for you last year?
Yeah, I mean, I have not given, just to give, I've had Baldur's Gate 3 from pretty early. Why am I not holding on? Is there a button to hold on there?
I didn't think you held anything down the first time.
I think I was
Oh,
incidentally holding down,
oh,
right, R1.
maybe that is what it is.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Baldur's Gate was great. Our playthrough on the channel is the farthest I've gotten, so I can't speak to,
Like
the
a
whole of
final-
it.
Yeah.
We haven't even finished Act 1, but it's really cool. I love the ability to play a D&T campaign alone, as the hardest part of role-playing is getting a group of adults in a room together,
Sure.
just for scheduling and everyone's busy reasons. Okay.
That is weird. Because you got it on the it was like
Yeah, I
the
got it without thinking about it, and then
I hate it. That happens to me in like games.
okay, so just don't go anywhere near the edges. But yeah, absolutely. Alan Wake 2 was, I've played it 3 times now, and I will certainly play it more.
Yeah.
Um,
We still have the expansions coming.
yeah, and still having the DLC coming is so exciting. We have had a basically endless conversation about conspiracy theories, and there's so much to dig into still.
Yeah, I mean I get the feeling that that opening monologue to Control,
Uh-huh.
where Jesse was talking about like looking behind the poster.
Yeah.
I think that's meant to be what the game Control is.
Is looking behind. Yeah.
Or it's just a peek behind the poster of what they've got.
Yeah.
Like they've spent all this time and worked with this world, and Control was them going, here's a peek behind the poster.
Yeah.
And to think that the whole of Control and how much mythology that added is just kind of a like, here's a taste of what we have that we're working on in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think what they can do, they've already shown, is pretty limitless, given enough time and, resources. They can do whatever the fuck they want. They can do anything they think of.
Yeah. They've written things in such a way where you could take this in any direction. I really am thinking, still, I know I've said it to you several times, I don't think I've said it on here, but Aidan Gillen.
Oh, as Paul Serene. Or yeah.
Or if Serene
As Serene's double.
Yeah. I think that would be another good. At that point, you may want to break actually pretty significant.
Yeah. It already, we've talked about the connections between, on Darling's desk, there's Paul Serene's,
Yeah, like his,
what's it called? Newton's Cradle.
yeah.
Clicky clacky toy.
It's like,
With the one gold one on the end.
And then the idea that
if Darling was going to
Zane-
write a story with Zane.
Zane and Darling were gonna do something together.
Control, or,
Quantum Break feels
yes,
like
Quantum
that
Break.
would almost be what they would want to make.
That's the story that would
Well, now you got
get,
that check. So you can just go for real now.
oh my gosh.
You don't have to go around the side because you already activated the.
Wait, what? Oh,
You could just go up the rail.
where? What rail?
It leads you forward through the same area.
Oh, I
It's
see,
like
yeah.
And then because you got
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that anything? Okay, what is that rail over there?
Everything like behind this rail was all the tutorial environment to
Okay.
beat that first boss. So this was just the way we were like getting up and then angling and jumping off that drum.
So, over here. Yeah, okay, I figured.
I think there is some stuff to find and to be able to like pick up like off audio stuff, but it's like story logs that.
Yeah.
Again, it's just me that I think this game is better if you don't just kind of let it. Like it's
Yeah.
stopping and starting a lot with this particular. I don't know. It's like if in Tony Hawk you had to read a bunch of documents. Like that works in a game like Control.
Yeah.
Because of
Or
how
even like
it's pacing is, but like Tony Hawk Pro Skater would not work if you
Yeah.
were like, let me go pick this manuscript page up and read it.
art style, it makes me think of, and the same argument applies, Risk of Rain that Tim and I have played
Oh,
on
sure.
stream.
Is that like it's got like more story than it necessarily?
No,
needs to
that
have?
it doesn't have unnecessary
Oh yeah.
story and such. It's just, lets you vibe with it, and
Yeah.
that one has
sounds looks
phenomenal music. Very fun. Okay, so we want to be over on this side.
We definitely want to be out on this side. I think we can just
How do I?
keep going.
There's like a super jump or something, probably.
I think it might be something that you want to do.
That makes sense.
Like up there.
Yeah, I have the double jump, but
Yeah, maybe.
it's not quite. Wasn't quite enough for that last thing. I don't remember what those little boxes are. Ooh, this is.
You have some like energy power things. I do think the whole environment of a world that is like being spaghettified is a really cool idea.
Yeah, totally. Oh, that just brought me back here. Okay.
Is that? Is that not a different way to go up there?
This?
Up there.
Oh, go out the window. Yeah. This always up is tough.
Oh, actually, I think that might be a dead end.
That's kind of wild.
It-
Yeah, maybe we already did the thing up here or something.
Hey, what's up, Darcy Fox?
Hello.
Welcome in. How are you doing today?
Welcome to me trying to remember how to play this game. Ooh.
If you want to take a turn at any point, I also have not played this before, so I'll probably also just not see. But I could try. Yeah, welcome in. We're just doing a more like kind of psychedelic, colorful, chill vibe game. Oh, this looks like
New space.
This is where we're going. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I think this is like the hub between the areas.
Oh yeah, okay.
Good. Nice, nice. Yeah, we're on a little earlier than usual. We're doing. I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Good. Doing more kind of mellow indie game. We have not streamed together yet.
Right.
Well, we did
Quite a
do
while.
Stories Untold for Halloween.
That's right. We had a special event stream.
Yeah, we did
Haven't
that.
done our regular show.
And the last time we played this was January 22.
That's fucking wild.
It didn't feel like it was that long.
No, it did. It as soon as I picked up the controller and tried to remember how to play, it felt like a while ago though.
Yeah. Take that eyeball out.
Cool.
Yeah, like I think it's honestly better when it's just weird and artsy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to add a plot to this with all these documents. It's like you better not even. It's just not that. The story is not like.
Yeah. If the writing was like super good, then it's like okay, you can
Yeah, but
it can earn it, but
it just feels
without
like
it,
lore for lore's sake.
Yeah.
In a lot, at least to me. Oh, the channel influenced Tiresome Fox to play out, by the way.
Hey, best series, best game series. I will
We were just
never
talking about
not.
how much we loved the second one. We will not give any spoilers since we've only played the first one, but it's my favorite game. Not just of last year, but of the last couple of years.
You finished it, or the first one, or
Tiresome Fox?
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, Tiresome Fox finished the first game.
Cool.
Fairly recently, or was that a while ago now? I just bad this time. True influences. This chain doesn't get sponsored by Europe now. I swear to God. I wonder, will they support the channel with the Jeffrey Dahmer about it?
No.
I might be too rebellious for sponsorships.
You just gotta get someone like I don't know, Steve-O or something.
Steve-O. Yeah, Steve-O sponsored.
Or just someone loathsome but with a lot of money, like Logan Paul.
Yeah, I would. I don't think I could stand.
I was gonna say you would stop streaming before you let Logan Paul have the channel.
Yeah, not that you have anywhere near enough for the interest anyway. But the answer would be no.
Okay. Hold on.
Nice Fox, what are you reading this week? Are you still reading? What was it? I know you told me. Please remind me what book you were talking about last time. It's like almost like this looks like the inside of a mechanical part.
Right? I don't think bombs killed them.
Like no, what could have given that away, right? Like the characters say things where it's like, that's what I'm looking at.
Wait.
The Avatar series, the counter.
Oh!
That's right. Yes.
I've been reading the first book of that.
Oh! There you go.
I got like the first two from one of my employees, and then Kim read them and devoured them. I've been struggling to get through the first, or it's just like been a while because I haven't been taking time to read.
Sure. Just in general.
Yeah. It's been enjoyable when I'm reading it, but it's it's yeah, like Feywild or Fey Court fantasy.
Cool, cool. The sailing courts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's where they're gonna go in the next God of War,
Interesting. That could be cool.
because I feel like there's setup for like an equal amount of setup for that and Egypt.
Hmm.
Kind of. And maybe they split and
Yeah.
they do both, and you kind of do something that touches on those two.
Right.
But yeah, it'd be cool to see more of that. Because like a lot of the like when King Arthur stuff does get depicted, too,
Yeah.
it's all not in literature. There's plenty of literature that is Celtic mythology.
Yeah.
But a lot of times when it's adapted into things, I feel like it's very British.
Yes.
Legend. Yeah. It's more fantasy heavy after this, but I'm not in the series. That's awesome.
I mean, like I said, I haven't gotten super far into it, but the Mistborn trilogy, I think people that like ACOTAR would like Mistborn. I guess it's more than a trilogy, it's a series, but after the first, like, each 3 books is a chunk of, like, time period, and then there's a time jump after the first 3 books that, if you're open for, I thought was great. I'm not going to say anything about what it is, but if you, I thought it was fun. I also could see people totally who enjoyed the first one not liking the second chunk because of the time jump and how different it is.
I like a good time jumping story. I mean, I think. Did you ever watch the Sandman adaptation?
No, I mean, I watched the first 2 episodes and I never continued.
As a really big fan of the comic, I thought they translated it.
I was meant to, and then I was waiting for Kim to watch it with me, and then didn't happen. I need to go back and watch that one, and then something else.
I thought they did for something that I was always like a little skeptical about.
Yeah,
I actually was kind of I went in kind of expecting to not like it too, honestly. I really wasn't thinking it was going to be and it was just a weird thing to make to me in general. I don't know. I was very skeptical, and I ended up thinking it was great, honestly.
Yeah. How do I get health back again?
I think it's like there's like items in the environment, and I think maybe killing enemies. Or getting to a checkpoint also might.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it right there. That's
the
what
boxers.
At least they're pretty.
Yeah.
They're just kind of.
Okay, now. Wait. Oh, that's not really useful. Oh yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Wait, are you? Is the gold symbol where you are? It's kind of a confusing map.
I think this is the. Yeah, this is
like
the
the
main
hub.
base. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, no worries, Tyson. No worries.
Because I just met that stranger.
Oh, okay.
I'm here. Because I just unlocked this. But I don't think I beat a boss here.
No, I think there's the middle area might just be like transport, to get to the other areas. It might not be a boss. I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, I don't think I beat a boss in this area.
Oh, okay. That one had a lot of stealth on it. I think it's. Have you gone into that? Yep, good job. 'Cause I think that's.
Oh,
Yeah, so you have to like bring.
that's
That's
right.
right. You have to like uh, try and bring these online. I think.
Phase 2? What?
Yeah, it's like. Oh, that's just the audio log part.
Oh, I
Uh,
was thinking they would
I
be.
think
Okay,
because
so I just have to get up to 2,000 of these points.
yeah, you unlock cylinder.
I think I had those that much before I died.
I think they get
Oh,
more.
that's close.
Oh yeah, I think you want to get more building.
Yeah.
That looks like. I see it building there. I feel like that. Got some. Hey, I'm only realizing how long it's been since I played this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to be very delicate about like spoilers with Alan Wake 2 since you guys
Yeah.
haven't seen it. But the way that it retroactively kind of added to and
Oh,
and kind of
hate
attaches to the previous games.
oh, hate this. What is going on? Don't like. That's. Oh, that's unpleasant.
Oh no, that's a okay. Yeah. I don't know. Does the door not open on? Ooh,
It might. I didn't try. I was just checking out the area first, but I didn't know there were
I forgot about those.
evil. What's the
Spikes.
tryptophobia things?
That is absolutely what that looks like. So there must be something around there. That
3
you
different
have to
things,
find. Yeah.
maybe. Okay.
Try hitting that like
The red
those
spot there.
red
Yeah.
bulbous stuff on the wall.
Wait, did
That
that get
killed him.
rid of?
Yeah, that got rid of it.
Okay, perfect. All of them? No.
No, but there's another one. Right? Ooh. We'll get to that. Is there? Is there? There's not a projectile of any kind.
Um,
Maybe that's gonna talk something later, but
let's look at the controls.
oh, it's just the.
Jump, boost, grapple, scan.
No, I guess there
There's
isn't.
it.
Huh. Maybe I'm remembering that. Oh shit! Wow, that would have been helpful. I forgot about that. There's a checkpoint down there.
Yeah.
Oh,
3 targets.
well, that's gonna make this easier.
Yeah. Oh, activating the HUD? Why would I do that?
I was thinking like I thought it was more clear where you were supposed to go.
Yeah.
A little more like, hey, go this way. But Let's see, what else have you played any other?
I've been playing uh MLB The Show. I picked up on a wild impulse buy while watching WrestleMania. I picked up WWE 2K24, but I've not played very much of it.
I heard they've gotten better.
They really, the little bit I
The last
played,
1 or 2 games. Or
the
something.
last one,
Because there was like 21 that was like,
yeah,
I think that was like,
there was a
lazy.
really long series of terrible games.
Yeah.
In making it better, I think they made it harder
Sure.
because it's more of a simulation sports game now instead of like trying to be arcadey.
Okay.
Like it, and it also, I found it. I think it feels more like a fighting game because the rhythm of your combos matters so much more now. You have to like hit at the right time.
Interesting. It's like actually kind of mimicking. It's mimicking the actual sport a lot more.
Yeah, which I think is also something they're just trying to do in general, is get away from the sports entertainment era that
What's that?
Vince led. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember that now.
Yep. Yeah, so they're just trying to get away from the whole thing Vince McMahon was doing, and especially now that they're combined with like one of the big MMA shows under TKO. I know way too much about this. I gave into my guilty pleasure and immediately hyperfixated on it and went all in.
That's all I do.
It's lore though, and I think I texted you the other day. It's LARPing. They're LARPing these characters. They just also have the physical training to really be doing what they're pretending to do, in a sense. Because there is a significant aspect of pretend in it, because it's like, you know, even if someone's finisher is a slap, when they do that slap, it's got to do extra damage.
Right.
It's video game rules.
It's totally video game rules. It's like theater meets video games.
Yeah. That's not what I meant to do, but it kind of saved me. There's an interview out there of Werner Herzog comparing it to early Greek.
That's pretty funny, honestly. Well, it's combining the Greek theater with the Greek Olympics.
Right. Ooh, hey, we have enough to unlock that area. Or repair that station. Oh, I'm wrecked. Maybe not?
They just can't hit you if you're right on it, too.
Yeah, it's Piranha Plant rules. Ooh. Okay. Is that it? No, there's up in here. Ooh, that camera angle is not good. I will say, there was one, so the only game mode I've played so far is one where you, like, reenact, that I've read that a lot of people are frustrated with. You reenact classic, like, WrestleMania matches.
Okay.
That's kind of the closest thing it's got to, like, a story mode. Uh, there was one point where the referee is just fully the only thing in the camera, just the ref's back. It's like, I can't do anything here. But it's very picky about. It's got like 14 different objectives while you're also competing in a live match. And I think people are justifiably complaining about it being like it should put the other wrestler like also trying to reenact the match, not like throwing you both out of the ring and it's a count out every time.
Right.
Okay, that's not. If you can't do it, it's not at all. It's not fun.
Right. No, that makes sense.
It's been not a not a bad game.
I think I remember they also like there was like a particular year where it like had sunk to like a new low.
That was probably
I want to say it was 20 or
21.
And then they were like, people were like, okay, you can do that.
Yeah.
And it sounds like they kind of.
Yeah, this one, when 23 was still rough, really rough, people were basically saying, like, if next year's not better, this franchise is probably done. Not in terms of, they'll keep making them, but no one's going to buy it anymore.
Right.
So I think they were like, okay, shit, we got to step it up. This is WrestleMania 40. It's got to be a game. You know, if people are going to buy one WWE game, this should be the one they buy for years.
I wish, yeah. I mean, that's always been the issue with a lot of the sports series is the
right.
Have.
Why is that one still marked? Oh, it's a. I feel like
each of those should be one of those like
pillars, right?
You have to like get rid of. Like, you have to activate another part of the boss.
Yeah, I thought I was in there. Did I not go in there?
I don't think so. I'm actually how we did it.
Let's retrace my steps.
That wall is still blocked off too.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, well, let's unlock that wall.
Oh, we figured out that we could scan and find
Yes
the environment. Because it had been so long since we played this guidance. We didn't remember what we were doing. But now we know, so we know where we're going. We have an idea of where we're actually supposed to go. So it's much smoother now. That was the prime discovery.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's a checkpoint there.
We're basically going around and stabbing these like stone monster eyes in the environment, which like throws an eyeball onto some sort of gigantic boss creature that will then fight at the end of the area. There's a bunch of documents in this game that you can pick up that like give you this like kind of more detailed plot.
Yeah, isn't this?
But it's not super interesting. So it's a more fun game if you just gotta let the trippy visuals and the movement.
No, it's different. Okay, what is? Yeah, okay.
You also miss this cat's incessant desire to try and point its butt directly at the camera, which it keeps having to.
Get flagged about it.
I I will pet you. Why can't I just pet you with you not facing that direction?
Where's... Yeah, it's below me. I don't know how to get down.
There we go, there's a little box of cats. Cat. Yeah, Cal did such a good job with this.
Yeah.
It looks so freaking good. There you go. Face forward. Oh.
How do I get down there? I don't have like a ground slam. Maybe if I...
I like the ambient soundtrack of this. It is very
atmospheric.
Oh shit, is that the boss?
Where?
Actually, I think I saw it flying around.
Oh.
Then you still have to unlock all
Right.
of the, you have to activate all its weak spots basically for it to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not moving yet.
Alright, well, I'll just go on to another one, I guess.
I can come back and try and see if I can remember anything.
I'm almost thinking it might be something that happens after we get into that big building.
Oh yeah, that might be.
Like if we unlock a new ability here. And...
Yeah, I throw a veiny element to it. Yeah. I definitely remember there being some.
Ah! Oh, fucker. Yeah, you're right. You can't shoot down.
What did you just do again?
I have no idea. Oh, it might be a health. Oh.
Oh, it's the logs. Oh, but also every time you find a log, it's unlocking another part of your
Costumes.
Yeah. I think you might get like armor, like or
Yeah.
health benefits from it. Even. I guess they're worth finding.
Yeah.
Stuff if they're worth.
Yeah. Let's go. What? Yeah, that's a thing. I remember that now.
Oh shit. Okay, so you gotta move through it like to the next.
Let's check around it first.
Yeah, I think it is like you have to do that, but then it's just a matter of like.
Yeah, I remember you have to
stop.
know where the next. Yeah.
That's part of what the button is. Oh, there goes the eye dragon.
I think I went the wrong way.
Yeah, I think. Look.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I just
Oh, okay.
like
Yeah,
I'm doing this backwards. I think
Well, okay.
these other places to go to. Oh wait, hey, right? This is how you get to the one.
I think that's how you get to that one.
Okay, but I don't have the jump distance for that currently.
Can you just go right to that one? I think.
I don't see where the next one is though.
I think as long as you're on, it's not. Yeah, that should be good. You'll be alright. I think it's down. I think it's down over there. Or not on that side, but there's like a blue purple line I saw.
You got it.
Like the sea mines.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just probably
That's such a colorful.
Yes, I know.
Did you ever play a Hyperlight character? This was same people.
What's that?
Did you
No,
play
I don't think so.
Hyperlight? That's one that would really be interesting for us to do at some point.
I think this might not be.
I think you want to start on the other side, and you're going to come through, and that's going to be the last thing we do.
Could be. So it starts here. I see.
Oh, it even is it, even if you're touching the bone.
Yeah.
That's definitely the right way, though.
Yeah.
I wish that we got more constantly psychedelic games like this. There's yeah.
Boom.
Hell yeah. It's like a cartoony Eldritch Nightmare.
It looks like it reminds me of Sin from Final Fantasy, but Eldritch.
I can see that.
Oh, I guess specifically Final Fantasy X. I don't know if there's other depictions of a Sin villain in other Final Fantasies.
There has, I think, been
Yeah, that would be.
There's always something that's like always a Sid.
Yeah.
There's always there's a few things that they.
There's a Sin, a Sid. I don't think there's always a Sid, but I think there's usually a Sid.
They definitely the Sid in the last one was like the best part of that game.
Oh.
That one was, I will say, a big improvement over 15.
16 was?
16 was a good improvement.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't do any of
it's still
16 because 15 was like.
It's still very much a, it is a action game.
Yeah,
not
different
an RPG.
thing. Yeah.
But they, I think, made the mistake with 15 of trying to have a team that's always done turn-based and kind of, do an action game.
Sure.
And for 16, they just brought in the guy that did Devil May Cry 5.
Got it.
As part of the kind of head of the project. So they yes, it's an action game, and if that's not what you're interested in getting from Final Fantasy,
right.
It still might not be for you.
Yeah.
But it is a competent designed action game this time.
Well, that's something.
So, it still might not be what you were looking for potentially, but
I mean, I like their story writing and stuff as well. So it's not just about. I think I could enjoy an action game that has those.
I do
Final
think you
Fantasy
definitely
elements.
enjoy 7 more because it's still 7 manages to the remakes manage to incorporate elements of the turn-based combat and mix them in. They're like one of your
it would definitely
attacks. Freezes time opens up a menu that special moves, items, spells. It's locked into this sub menu, so you're still kind of doing a turn-based gameplay mechanic.
Yeah, that's
just
cool.
a part of the real-time action game system.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I mean, sort of like a well-done. I got to get rid of this. That was sort of. Oh fuck, that's right.
I think that one.
I'm just gonna not go for the dude, I guess.
I think if you pull yourself up to the that first bone, I think you could just hit up using the grapple.
Sure.
Or grapple, or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my god. What? I had to hit it again?
I don't know what happened there. There was a weird little.
What's that?
I don't know what happened.
Oh.
There. Yeah, there was like a weird little like.
I mean, I stayed in place to do it, so it's something. I think it's gone.
Yeah, no, you got it. It just for some reason it.
No, I mean the enemy was gone too. So I didn't actually get close enough to hit it.
I think just destroying that just
Yeah.
took away his place to hang out. So
Yeah.
back we go.
Oh, that's what
Let's see. I'm trying to think. I feel like I haven't played a lot of video games outside of the streams
Yeah.
themselves lately. Because
Oh.
outside of that, I've been, trying to watch stuff for
Yeah.
reviews and stuff. So, Hunter,
Finally done?
I'm done with it. Free at last.
But it's in your brain forever.
The thing is it's almost already gone. It's so. You have 2 or 3.
Yeah.
That's the thing is that it is so. I think it's going to be really easy to forget about. I really do.
Oh. Okay,
Sort of
okay.
Xenoblade 3 and don't know how to feel about it. I've never played any of the Xenoblade games. Have you played the other 2? Are the first 2 good? Is it like is it different in some weird way that you're just like not sure how you feel about it?
Oh, this was one of those logs. It's not.
Well, I think it's both. I think it gets you one of those, and then it gets you the armor.
The soup piece, yeah. I'm almost there. I think I need arms. I think I need 2 more pieces. There we go.
Nothing's good.
Where do I want to go?
Oh, there's one more right there. No, this is my first Xenoblade game. A friend told me to play it. Okay, cool. I've never played any of them, so I have no experience on that. I wonder if they take place. They must not be direct immediate follow up plot. It must be there must be some kind of decently fresh starting point. Or does it feel like you're jumping in the middle of this ongoing story, or does it feel like it has a really solid beginning to itself?
There.
Yeah, now there's lots of stuff. And then the last one is 3-5.
I thought it might tell me where they are. Alright, so.
So that's the only marker now, is the one up there?
Yeah, but only one of the things on the door is open or full.
You've
I've done
the
the
game
other.
without having played the previous games, so I'm hoping to get sucked into it. Okay, cool.
Nice.
You're not sure how you're feeling about it yet, though. Still kind of early on in the game.
I'm loading. Oh god. Look where your roller skate is. Okay, okay. Let's... What?
It's so bouncy.
Oh, this is...
It's supposed to make me cry in a good way, but right now the only thing that's making me cry are the game mechanics.
Oh no.
One of those where maybe the story is there for it more than the gameplay is. I mean, there's some gameplay I really enjoyed that I like.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, even the first Alan Wake, it's not all.
It's certainly not groundbreaking. Yeah.
Even when it came out, it wasn't doing anything like
Right.
super novel in the gameplay department.
It was doing something novel. You were reading a novel. But no, it was. I mean, like the light mechanics was, sort of unique, but it certainly wasn't an enemy having a power shield you have to take away. Wasn't anything. But yeah, I thought the storytelling in that one was doing intriguing and unique things for sure. Let's just take that.
Alex is going to be here early, and
Nice.
end up joining on this. Oh. Let's see, 12. So I figure go till 1.
Yeah, sounds good.
Do like a
Bit of a break.
like a little hour break in between the two streams, and then we'll.
Yeah. And for once, I can finally stick around for a bit of the next one.
Awesome.
To go at
We're currently playing The Last of Us 2, the most delightful comedy. We have made it funnier.
I'm sure.
Well, there's, for some reason, a space suit alternate costume that you can click on the main character. And so, like, for such a serious, dour, sad, just constantly sad game.
And every cutscene is a space suit.
Yeah, it really does. It adds a layer of really kind of, I think, fun comedic tension. Alan Wake did remind me why I don't have a driver's license.
That's good.
Yeah, the driving mechanics are not the greatest. That is for sure. It was originally meant to be an open world game, and then
I was just watching that video again where that interview
if you want to
again,
borrow
he's talking about
my art book for Alan Wake 1.
Oh yeah, I have never.
You could totally. There's some interesting stuff in there, like how in Max Payne, when you play the Max Payne games, it's not it's always nighttime in the games.
Oh yeah.
But in the Alan Wake art book, they talk about how it's not actually always nighttime, but
he just sees the darkness.
Yeah, like Max Payne just sees the world as nights at all times. And it's like part of the it's part of the noir.
Yeah, it makes it leads toward him being more of an archetype.
Right, makes it more of an archetype, which I think that's such a fun. The way
he is the definitive noir protagonist.
It does feel like that in this game too. It really does. But yeah, Tyson Fox, Alan Wake 2 is like as much as I do really love that first game, and I only recommend it to people.
Yeah,
I was blown away by the second one. I could not believe how much better than my expectations it was.
And it having built on something like with like the control connections and
Yeah.
even to, although to a lesser extent, the quantum break connections add
They-
so much
Yeah.
to the game that is already just a great game on its own. Like if it was the first one you played in the series, you still understand a good chunk of what's going on. Well, I understand as much as any of us do. A good chunk of what's going on. I don't know that anyone fully comprehends what Sam Lake has planned for us, but
I think you can only figure it out in small, as much as they're willing to give us at the time.
yeah.
Because I think
And in the writing of each one, it feels like he comes up with new
I
mysteries.
still want to play Control.
Yeah,
before I
play Control.
Oh, that's the other one. Oh, that's okay. So these are. Oh, that's what
these are separate. Yeah.
That's a different thing. Okay.
That are apparently not on the HUD at all.
Okay, but now we know. Now we know. Visually.
I would say if you haven't played, at least watch someone's video. I mean, conveniently right here on the channel of the Max Payne games. Like, you know, if you're not wanting to
there's
that much time spent,
legit.
watch
There
on
is a
Touch Speed or something, but.
like legitimately, there is a perfectly done 1.5 minute recap of the first game on YouTube. it's literally a minute and a half long. And
I would say watch some of the actual thing just to get his voice acting and get the vibe of it.
Well, the thing that I saw was it's the previously on that's on Max Payne 2's main
yes,
menu.
actually that is phenomenal.
So it's literally just it's the like recap that the second game has for the first game, and then there's a like 12-minute one that somebody edited together. That's of the second game.
Cool.
So 13 and a half minutes, you could get like all of what you really need out of Max Payne.
Yeah.
As far as like how it factors into Alan Wake 2.
Totally.
I mean, Max Payne factors into the first game, right? We were just talking about how Alan Wake 1, in a way, is a metaphor for Remedy as a studio, because, Alan Wake kills his cash cow detective character, Alex Casey, and then he gets writer's block, and it takes him forever to put another piece of
next
work
project
together.
out.
Yeah, and then, Remedy makes Max Payne 2. They decide to put that franchise to rest. They sell it off to Rockstar, and then it takes them until from 2003 all the way to 2010 to get Alan Wake out, because it went through like such a struggle of a process to get made. And it's like that is the plot of Alan Wake 1.
Yeah, is them figuring out making their next game.
And then the plot of Alan, and this is part of why, we say all of these other games really do feel like they factor in Max Payne, Quantum Break, and Control, is because Alan Wake 2 is a metaphor in the same way, is that it's like the road and the struggle to get the second game made. The same way the first one's kind of like almost a metaphor for the process of getting the first one made.
Yeah.
And it feels really
layers and layers and layers and layers in all of what they do. It's just like it's so
and it has
clear.
much better gameplay than the first one too. that's a big thing. Is this plays way better from a control perspective than the first game did.
It's so clear that just they love video games and truly treat it as an art and are passionate about the stories they're telling. Like they just have
it's a AAA game
all going
with an indie game level experimentation.
Yeah, they're and I mean I think we're gonna get even more and more and more and more of that.
Yeah,
after the slingshot launch that was Alan Wake 2's release.
Yeah, and because Alan Wake 1 didn't do well on its original release. It came out the same day as Red Dead Redemption, the first Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, that's funny.
And Red Dead Redemption just fucking ate its lunch.
Yeah,
and
I never played the first one.
The first Red Dead. It's a good game. I do think it's a great game. And it also is much more fun to play. From a control's perspective.
Yeah.
than Alan Wake is. So like, I get why it did better, and Alan
Yeah.
Wake didn't. It sucks that they had to come out at the same time. You wish that Alan Wake.
They shouldn't have been put. Yeah.
But that tells you how far Remedy's come. Is that Alan Wake 2 came out only a few days after Spider-Man.
And
it still did as well as it did.
That's true.
So they have really it built a following over time.
Yeah.
And
which honestly fits so well with all of the horror narrative they do. Like the cult classic horror is often, a bunch of people's favorite, best horror is the indie side project horror that started in someone's garage, which
is
kind of the Remedy story.
Literally was being built in a garage.
Yeah, they were.
Max Payne and Death Rally.
Dude, I want to know what game they were playing. Sam, in that interview, Sam Lake's talking about like them, the couple guys from Poets of the Fall, and some other people had a tabletop role playing group.
Oh yeah.
And that was where Remedy started. And he didn't say what game they were playing, or I want to know if Sam was running it, because to play a game run by Sam Lake would be such a flex.
That would be awesome. I know he's taken a little bit of a break after Alan.
Because he was talking about the all of the mocap he's been doing.
Because he's acting in it too. He's not just writing it.
Yeah, going hard on every aspect.
That's how good Tiresome Fox. That's how good Alan Wake 2 is. Is that the creator of all of these games at the studio is like kind of written into the story, and it's not douchey or pretentious. Like think about
King.
how rare that is. Like when writers write themselves into stories, it's almost always obnoxious, right? Like Stephen King does it in Dark Tower. That's like where that goes downhill for me a little bit. And then M. Night Shyamalan and Lady of the Water is like,
really?
His writing's gonna save the world, and his writing is so good, it's prophesized. And this was after he already put out a couple bad movies too.
He's a wild. Yeah.
But Sam Lake is in the story in his own weird way, and yet it comes off as humble and genuine and fun. It's more like David Lynch showing up in one of his own movies, where it's just what's David Lynch gonna not show up in this thing? He's crazy.
Yeah.
Of course he's gonna do
that's a good parallel.
And Sam Lake is a huge David Lynch fan too.
That tracks very much. Welcome.
It's like Jet Set Radio meets Shadow of the Colossus meets Massive Trip.
That's a pretty succinct summary.
Not that Jet Set Radio. Yeah, the movement style is very floaty, you have a neon. And you have kind of regular skates that you know catch. You look to the grind rails really
Alright. Oh my gosh, why am I not? Okay. Let's try that again. Oh.
There you go.
Using Stephen King as an example is a pretty low bar, though. That's true. They just get comparison because of the horror setting, and they are kind of Stephen King inspired. There are good Stephen King books, but when you write that much, there is a bit of law of averages in your quality stuff.
There's some great. I think there's some great Stephen King.
Yeah.
Truly great, but he puts so stuff out, and it's like there's no way for all of it to be good.
And it's not.
And even some of the really good stuff has absolutely bizarre, fucked up shit in it.
Well,
You don't need a child RG to have a good it.
Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Even
Green
now.
Mile.
It's supernatural. It's
He has the shine. Oh, not horror.
Yeah.
Sorry, not horror. I was thinking Shawshank Redemption and Stand By Me, like, away with the super.
Oh, it's small.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, as far as like,
Well, but technically they still take place within the Dark Tower multiverse anyway.
Yeah.
Despite being completely. It's weird that Shawshank.
It's like it exists, but
Well, they
Just not
they
here.
leaned into it pretty hard as a horror setting. That Castle Rock show.
yeah.
They actually use stuff like it's like present day, and they open up a wing of Shawshank Prison that's been closed down for like 30 years, and the fucking Antichrist is hanging out of it.
I don't know, man. Just really lean into the whole prison right thing. Go with
We don't need Zack Snyder's Shawshank.
Oh
Redemption.
god.
Shawshank gets dark at some point. So
Oh yeah.
It does, but it's we don't need the Zack.
I feel like if
Snyder
Zack Snyder was going to do a Stephen King, he would do a really bizarre The Stand.
Yeah,
Because that has so much of the, like,
yeah, so,
Christ imagery in
yeah.
it.
He is obsessed with that.
Yeah.
He's so obsessed with that. He did not just constantly deal with Superman. He did it with the Joker at one point. In the Snyder cut, with the Christ imagery, but for some reason the Joker.
Why am I just, like, going so slow?
There must be some
you
sort
gotta
of
get to
boost or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a.
You have to hit... I mean, it almost seems like injection needle points to keep it from becoming invulnerable. Like that. Okay,
Yeah.
that's coming
Huh.
down. Going there. So break that first point. I maybe should have grabbed...
There's got to be some sort of boost or something.
oh, hey, there's a boost.
Well, hey, now we know.
Yeah.
We played, so we streamed like the first area in January of 2022, and we haven't played it since then. But we also got to the point where it was done giving us tutorials and telling
Yeah.
us how to play the game. So, yeah.
Got just barely too far. It seems.
Picking it up as it goes, though. Nice, there you go.
Oh. What is going on?
Oh. Well,
I survived?
yeah. You dropped off before it. It's definitely a glitch.
Yeah, I was inside it for a moment. Okay. So.
Visual.
Boost, jump, boost, jump. Boost, jump. Boost.
Nice. Nice.
Boom. There we go.
That's your 1 of 3 for your classic video game archetype. And I did show Alex all of the new stuff that was in the final draft.
Oh yeah.
So,
I don't know. I actually never checked and to see what the last achievement was. Because I have to finish something else before I reinstall it if I'm going to try to get that last one.
Depending on what it is, it could be something that like you
Super
get
simple.
5 minutes into the
Yeah.
like super quick in the game. Like one of them is watching every one of the matches.
Yeah, I did get that one,
Okay.
but I didn't get it until Final Draft.
This could have good stream. Hey,
Thank you for hanging out.
yeah, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, so There's a code. There's. I'm not sure if I got all collectibles in my final draft because I couldn't open the
Oh, it was the glitch with the stash box.
stash box with the
That
crossbow.
That probably, I think that was it. I think they fixed
It still gave me. It still told like that one wasn't on the collectibles screen at all.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not like it said case complete still,
Oh, interesting.
So
it should
that-
be like achievement didn't trigger for it.
but I think I had gotten the achievement in the first time around.
Oh,
So I'm not sure I needed to get it the second time, but I didn't get all of the evidence the first time.
I don't think that has a trophy
Okay,
attached
okay.
to it.
You mean your leg?
They even you can even get all the trophies that are there on like easy difficulty.
Yeah.
Like it actually it doesn't have any nightmare mode exclusive manuscript pages like the first one did.
That is nice. Okay.
Which I
let's-
still want to go back and do that.
Oh, the.
It's like the first one.
Um,
And we could go back to talking spoilers again. No, that
yeah.
there's a box. Okay, we went down the whole rabbit hole of this with the map and string and stuff already, but here's an idea that I'm thinking about. Because of the kind of like lack of time mattering in the Dark Place, it seems as though perhaps just my whole thing is I think Alec as a character is the third game is going to be about like sort of ascending of archetypes. He is the archetypal writer.
Yeah.
And so I'm also on that same line of thinking is going into the Dark Place and then having time kind of not matter. Without meaning that Odin and Thor kind of actually are the archetypal origins of Odin and Thor. Like they were always I could do that.
I could see it.
Kind of like the bootstrap paradox that
Yeah.
which that would explain what Hatsi is too.
If he did
Yeah.
the same thing to himself,
That finished water guy.
and also just a guy who's a janitor,
Well,
and that could explain
I wonder
his
if-
"I want to go home,"
yeah,
like his scared, like that's just Adi Adi.
yeah, that was
the
like,
person.
Yeah, I mean, what I think will be the most interesting to see, especially if they go with that, is again how much Alan doesn't even really know.
I think
You know-
like at the like we're literally in the last scene of the film. I think I think they were setting him up to not even be a playable character. Actually, like, I think he might come to like a Nazi
Yeah.
or a Odin or Thor type.
But,
Yeah.
but I guess
just interact.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, so he's been rewriting things and drafting and stuff and changing. I wonder if one of the big things in the third Alan Wake game is getting a real idea of just how much of reality has been talking. You know,
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, you don't know how many of these people are like
I mean, other situations.
on the other situations or just like characters in the game don't actually like their actual origins are so different and they've been into the storyline.
Interesting.
Or if they're-
I mean, even
that's
like
stories
Barry getting dragged along with
nested
him.
inside each other. You know.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see if like what would be cool is this whole kind of like all this stuff you've been digging for, and you're like, oh, this is the actual story or whatever you like before out. If that's not just another layer of that, like how far away
Yeah.
from reality is the world at this point?
Yeah.
Well, and if Alan is Tom Zane, or some like it could be even longer than that.
Right. Yeah.
I told you about the whole thing where that legend about True Tom Primer and how he disappeared into the realm of the Fae and then emerged in 7 years with the gift of prophecy and Tom Zane disappears in 1970. Alan Wake was born in 77.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, also, on the physical, what you do in the vinyl, you can get up to your faster. Hold on, the music they've done so far. And on that album, it says on the back,
This one's for you, Loki.
yeah, this one's for you. Well,
So
we
there's a
found out
Loki
about
that
it all
exists.
just for the first time in Mellowing, too. Who's to say there's not another? Or maybe it's just
Or just another Anderson brother.
or Tom Zane.
Yeah.
And especially if Alan, I mean, truly, if like could it be that Alan is in some ways, even if it's as a hero, fulfilling the trickster archetype because he is changing reality on people,
Yeah.
and like creating this like illusion of what their lives really are.
Right. Well, it'd be interesting if they did that kind of mythological thing where like, once you're God and all powerful and everything just so bored the
And-
being immortal, like,
Yeah.
with yourself.
Yeah.
You act like yourself. You don't feel like
Purpose.
stakes or purpose still.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's
It'd be interesting to see what Loki strict inside.
Right.
Yeah. Well, especially if Tom Zane is Loki and then Alan Wake is Tom Zane, it's like he would have done it to himself 2 times,
Right.
like in like deep layers of.
Everything
Characters.
is layers on layers. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean that's why I wonder.
Where is this?
The story that you feel like you can pull apart? It's almost in the way.
That's so possible. That's so
Yeah.
possible. Oh, and we've also talked a lot about how I think I really hope it's in their plans, but just doing a game that takes place in the 70s.
Okay.
I think
Frank-
from 70 or late 60s.
Like
Thomas Zane, Frank Breaker,
You could see
Old Gods at their height.
Old Gods. The FBC was being kind of founded and just discovered the oldest house in that, becoming what it is in the present day. So like you could touch on so many things.
yeah, for sure.
Finally. Number 2.
It's almost more of a puzzle game.
Yeah. And a bit, like, not exactly rhythm game, but there is somewhat of a...
Yeah, definitely like a rhythm game. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of rhythm game, I had the idea in the car. So, Alan Wake is now distributed by Epic on PC.
Right.
Fortnite has Alan Wake already.
Right.
And they're doing this thing with harmonics that's basically the new Guitar Hero. What if we got Old God's Guitar Hero?
I would be okay with that.
I would
I'd be very
go.
okay.
I would go so hard for that. I don't think I would
say
buy the instruments for the Fortnite rock band unless that happened.
No, yeah, it would have to. They'd have to make a thing specifically about that. There is talk that they want to bring Guitar Hero back.
Because they just put a racing game in for like their Fortnite is now more of a
Fortnite's
game
becoming
system. Well, it's been that for a long time, just with its skin sales.
Well, that's true, but now that they're doing like entire other
Universes
genres
and-
of
yeah.
like games, like inside.
Yeah, it really is.
The game,
I wouldn't.
the whole thing.
I wouldn't be surprised if they make.
Oh, VR, yeah.
Starting to set up the kind of thing where it's like this massive world, all these different things you could do.
Yeah, exactly.
I do think
For
that's
when
going to be the first.
Because I know that's kind of what Roblox.
Right.
Roblox is also like Roblox is almost a little
like
bit
a
more like a
YouTube.
little big planet kind of thing where you're creating.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it's more advanced.
they're using like a YouTube, Instagram model for it.
Yeah.
They want content creators to be making games. But again, they're doing that because they are getting ready for some medical situation.
Yeah.
They want it to be like a platform for games. So where you go.
Oh, that was difficult. Yeah.
Be interesting to see what happens.
Single player games maybe become even more unleashed at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think the indie game space will always provide. That's
where you get a lot of the best story.
Oh yeah, totally.
Or story single player experiences anyway.
So much of the AAA industry is focused on multiplayer and live service. And,
yeah.
There's so much more.
Once mobile games started to like show how that could be profitable,
yeah. I don't understand the economy of like the mobile game world right now because like all of these games just advertise for each other or themselves. It's just this circular.
Well, they call them whales, right? You get a couple of people.
Yeah, you only need that handful of people who are willing to spend thousands of dollars on one-game subscriptions or like whatever it is, loot boxes.
They'll just go
or just pay
those other games because of its ads.
Sure, and then they'll
They're not working on very many people, but the couple people that they are working on.
Yeah, that time.
Stuff we lost in it.
I mean, it's a problem we're seeing with the economies in general. Is you've got a handful of people who have a lot,
right?
And you I mean, it's what happened to Fast too. I mean, more and more everything's playing people who have money,
right?
Like to make money with people who literally don't care if they spend $10,000 on mobile.
Right.
It makes no difference.
Yeah, totally.
They're not going to cater to people who like spending $60.
Right.
Is already a lot.
Totally.
They kind of more content creator model with that. It's all
right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's good to drive me insane because I'm always with my old.
Well, I mean, look what happened to Steam Store. That's the other.
Yeah.
That's a big problem. You start letting anybody.
The Nintendo eShop has hentai. Yeah.
Like Nintendo license.
Well, not Nintendo license. Not Nintendo license.
Is that what did they call?
They just let anybody publish stuff. Yeah. Steam does.
What did they call it?
Oh, the Nintendo seal of approval.
Yeah.
Did the
hentai games get from Nintendo?
I don't know. I think only first party games. Nintendo seal of approval. I'm pretty sure they have some standard on what they can have. But no, I mean the game literally.
You're telling me you can't pull one of those stickers on
Oh God.
Certified correct.
She just had a game. Yeah, man, you literally go under new releases. It's like Mario Odyssey and then hentai.
Oh my God!
I'm not.
It's just called. It's not even. Not even trying.
Yeah, no. I'm not just saying like, you look on there and you can find it. No, first page like new release games hentai store.
What's that game with like the scripts?
The what?
The game with the scripts.
Oh,
Splatoon.
Yeah.
Oh no, not yes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
If anything,
yeah, yeah.
Oh. No.
That jump is.
Yeah, there's nowhere to get speed.
Yeah, it is. That's actually very tight.
Let's. Thank you.
And it's just the only part of the game that's got difficulty really to it.
Right.
So,
Other than that, it's just
that's
like
game.
there's puzzles you might not get the first time, but they're not hard enough to miss both times.
This is the one part though where it's like,
Yeah.
And usually,
this is actually just the second boss.
okay, like these ones.
Those are nicer.
Back across this side. Down the center. Boom.
Hey,
Look at this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the colors are awesome in this.
Oh yeah, I forgot about these
Oh, yeah,
sequences.
weird, like-
The god thing.
Oh, you can even hear it just a tiny.
Yeah.
The one thing about this game is the voice acting kind of sucks. So I like turned it down as low as it could go.
Why are you doing this?
Treat it like a Zelda silent adventure game that works better that way. That's the one. That's also the game has more story than it needs to. Like there's all these like logs you can pick up with like all this lore, and it's just like this is really enhancing this in any way. Like it's much better if you just kind of look at the trippy visuals and play it, and kind of ignore that stuff.
Hey,
You bought that back.
right? I think I have enough to buy it again though. Hello?
But now you can open up a whole new area from the hub. Yeah, it's like a real yellow submarine style Lovecraft. This studio they have a new game, and it's like it's like a mix of the two. Because like Hyper Light Drifter was like 2D,
Okay.
like old school like Zelda 2 style top down.
Huh.
We should also play that on the channel actually. We should definitely play that. And then now they're doing another one that's like a mix between that one and this one, and it's like combining elements of each.
Oh wait.
But also, it's also got like a 4-player multiplayer thing I think going on in it.
Interesting.
But it's still like a world. It's not like you're playing like matches
Yeah.
or anything. It's like a world you're traversing
Huh.
together. So that could be interesting.
That's cool.
I know Tim was really into that first one.
Yeah.
So that could be a multiplayer game that we do.
Yeah, totally.
Or you should have interesting.
Wait. Anything that particularly important.
Definitely.
Trump said he's going to throw away the Resolute test.
That's so stupid.
He said Joe Biden's shadow.
He might not be wrong about that. I don't know that that's 100% false for sure.
I could also completely see that being like so many of the things he said, and it's completely projection, and he absolutely did that before leaving.
Yeah, they're both. I mean, they're both in what fucking 80s, both at this point.
Yeah.
Trump's almost 80.
Yeah.
I
Have you seen the
they're
Ryan
years
George
different.
video of the 2024 election? Oh my god, we're gonna have to play that, but it's so funny.
So do we want to go here now?
I think into the center, because then I think there's a new door.
Oh, yeah. That's true. We haven't. I don't think we've been to this other new area. Okay.
No, I think that's the same.
Wait, yeah, is
I think
this
that's the
where I just
one
came from?
Yeah.
So I wasn't at the Broken Capital.
No. Yeah, you were.
Okay. Oh.
Well,
Oh.
yeah, because that's how you know which one you're in. It's flashing.
Flashing. Yeah. Okay, so I thought I was in the Broken Capital. Oh, is the Broken Capital where we the
I
first?
think that's where we fought the first boss,
Yeah,
but that
yeah,
might be where the new door is, too, because of the red on the side. Or no,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no,
that-
no, it's the middle. Oh, wait,
That's
hang on,
not
yes
I.
it is. Yes, it is. It's right there. Oh, shit, okay. Yeah, the little plot that we could actually have for context here is that you're traversing a world that is in the process of being spaghettified in a black hole.
Okay.
And so that's why it looks so weird.
Like that it blinks, like you just are a little piece of dust in its eye.
Playing it now for a bit, do you feel like the controls are pretty smooth?
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause I remember thinking it felt like pretty fluid.
Yeah, once I figured out, I mean, the boosting changes the movement a lot.
That cat has been staring at that closed blind for the last 10 minutes. Just
Something worth looking at, I guess.
The other day I saw my cat just torturing a fly. Just like catching it, holding it on the ground for a little bit, let it go, walk around, smack it a couple of times. As soon as it starts to fly up, I ruined it. Yeah.
Let's see. This one. Yeah.
Oh, we got the double, that's right.
And then yours also.
Yep. There we go. Okay.
Alright.
Now that I'm done ruining things.
You're fine. Lucky used to.
What's up?
Oh, wait, is it coming through then?
And Joey still. Now that I'm done doing
Lucky used to do that to mice, right?
Oh no.
He'd wait for him to get caught in the sticky
Yeah,
trap.
he'd wait for just keep the trap, and then he'd just eat the half that was still sticking up.
Oh no.
But he'd do it. Wouldn't he do it while they were alive?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, unless, if it was still alive in the trap, yeah.
But he wouldn't like kill it and then eat it. He would like eat it like pieces of it while it was stuck.
Pick it apart.
Right? I swear I thought you told me that.
Nah, scones does. Mice, because I never had mice in the house. But, scones does that with dogs too.
Yeah, just fuck with them.
Just smack them until they're kind of disabled.
Yeah.
And then they're just like crawling on the floor and they just bat them around.
Yep.
Walking by. No, I think Lucky was just in it for the food, but yeah.
Yeah.
He'd eat a half alive. He got the fans. He'd come back and his spear and bloody spinal column.
Gross. Where am I supposed to go from here? Maybe I just leave.
I think there was a little door to the right, or was that?
It was just a.
Oh, you can't go through that, can you?
Yeah.
Can you hit it?
No.
Okay. You could go out that.
There is one dialogue option I skipped. Maybe that was. Nope.
Okay.
Uh,
Something up, maybe.
Yeah, I tried up and I found. Oh, wait. Nothing? Just a weeble wobble. But there's nowhere to go from up here.
I think you gotta leave. To get,
Yeah.
whenever the wolf
Yeah, well, I think it's. Oh wait, is it to the left
Huh?
on the wall here? Is that?
Can I go out it?
I'm pretty sure you can go through this crack over here.
Let's just try every crack until we figure it out.
You might just have to go somewhere
Yeah.
else in this area.
This is returning to the previous area now.
Yeah.
Where are the whispering doors?
That's like forward. into the next world.
Maybe. I don't know.
You can try that hub if you want it, but I'm pretty
I
sure
think we're in the right spot because this is what it just showed us.
Yeah. Oh, wait, you got it. Oh, my. No. Oh,
Oh,
Wait, what?
okay.
you hit that thing, absorbed the energy from it, then took it over to the doorway to use it as a key in that terminal.
That opened it. Okay.
That's what it is. Okay. So that's the thing now is mushroom key terminals
Yeah.
that get opened
New
by color.
mechanic. And I can't escape.
It's a weird, trippy game.
Performer.
God, I want to know, man. I want to know about
I
the former
don't know
board.
if they'll ever answer
I
the
mean,
former stuff.
I think
I just think it works so well as a mystery,
Well, I
as this
think-
unknowable thing.
I think it'll stay an unknowable thing to a degree, but I
Yeah.
think it will continue to reappear, and we'll learn
Yeah.
something that will never get like a full on. It's some sort of interdimensional alien entity. We will never
Yeah.
fully understand it, but I think that we will get we'll like learn pieces about
Yeah.
it and get like glimpses of its nature.
That's true, because we have to learn more about the board. I think.
Well, and also it's got to be called the former because it's a former member of the board,
Right.
right? So like,
Yeah,
what
the
is
way they describe the way the board that Hotline call talks about it is like they are apart from us / in disagreement or something like that. It's like
Yeah.
it's a part of the board that. So I almost wonder if it's a part of the board that is potentially could support Jesse
Right. Like,
If-
is it a
if
total?
she figured out how to communicate with it. If
seems
she doesn't like the
amenable.
board.
Right. I mean, it seemed amenable, but is it just doing it to get its power back, or is it actually
Right.
friendly in some way?
Yeah.
Because I could easily see, oh hey, it's trying to kind of help with this or do something here. But then it gets its power back or somehow, and it instantly
Yeah.
turns on her. Or, I could easily see it's also just using her as like a puppet to get what it
Totally.
wants.
To try to get
Especially because Polaris seems to be genuinely in Jesse's corner.
yes, true.
Great. I mean, if she actually legitimately had the force in her corner the same way, like not
Yeah.
as like a fake out or anything like that, like. I'm almost wondering, like, is Jessie even going to stay a playable character if she gets too powerful at a certain point?
I mean, she's already on track to become. She's already the director.
She's
So,
already
like,
the
getting
director.
more powerful than that will be
But and then also with all the objects of power that she binds to herself,
right.
and the Metroidvania structure of the game, like it is a straight up. I mean, it's almost a superhero combat
Right.
that you have in that, like with all the powers together.
And speaking of, it had a better, more fun superhero. Wasn't Marvel's Avengers about the same year? Or not, maybe not quite, but
That
He
the
can-
Avengers
if
game
that-
came out. And
yeah,
Control.
yeah.
I
Control was maybe earlier.
Control was 2019, and Avengers 2020.
Yeah. So they did it better than the game that you're trying to be to feel
Yeah.
like a superhero.
I mean, it's just so you need all three colors.
Yeah.
I mean, that Avengers game was just. it
Yeah,
was.
that's
It was.
A lot going on that needed help on that. Okay.
Well, I just like. I'm not saying multiplayer superhero games can't work at all,
But
but all the really successful superhero games that make a shitload of money are when they pick one character
Yeah.
and flesh out like a gameplay system not borrowed from other games, but like an original kind of unique one,
Right.
just dedicated to expressing that power set as closely as it possibly can
Right.
to its source material. The Batman Arkham games don't play like any other game.
Right.
Nothing else has that structure to it.
The Arkham and like, although they sort of somewhat echoed the early the PlayStation 2 Spider-Man.
Right. They did a little bit.
Yeah, the mechanics of that Spider-Man that's what Spider-Man plays with, plays like definitively.
Oh yeah, and those web swinging controls have never changed.
And you don't need to.
No, you don't need to.
They're so.
I mean, they've evolved
They feel-
to them and they've
right.
added to them,
But it feels
the
like
base
wrestling.
is still. Well, you know what's interesting too is have you played 2 yet?
No.
Okay, so something that's maybe a little different that I didn't pick up on until I was like specifically told the game
Yeah.
did this. But the first two, so the first of the Miles Morales spin-off, those 2 games have like an assisted element to the web swinging.
Sure.
Like the game is
Like
kind
the old PlayStation 2, where you could swing off of nothing.
Well-
I mean, not the same way. But
well, so it's that what it is that that first game on the PS2, that one you just attach the clouds, right? So
yeah,
the second game, you actually did have to like have like
something
completely-
above.
You always
yeah.
had to be attached to something, but also the swinging in Spider-Man 2 used completely realistic physics of like momentum. The
Interesting.
game didn't
yeah.
like assist you in doing
Oh,
it
I
correctly
see.
in any way.
Yeah.
Whereas these 2 new ones did, but the second game added like a swing assist meter in the options menu,
Mhm.
so you can turn that off, and then it actually plays like it did in Spider-Man 2 because it's not using any assistance whatsoever. You are just purely going off of your own kind of intuitive
Yeah. That's
understanding
cool.
of the physics of play.
Okay, wait. So I need the red and yellow Weeble
That's as good a name as any.
Did they
I think the yellow one was like
out?
right outside the door. Right?
Oh yeah,
So
I
you
guess
still
I can
have the
use
front
it from
door.
a different area.
And then there's that other door that also needs the yellow. So there's 2 spots to open it with.
Yeah. Come on.
I'll make the red one good.
I would not be surprised.
Oh. It would be more of that super fun experience of it does. Without that game is just pretty miserable and bleak all the time. There's a lot of people who didn't care for it because of just how bleak it is.
Huh.
Which I kind of get, just as like a
Right.
not everybody is necessarily.
When you're playing video games to relax, that's not what you're looking for all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, it just barely made it. Okay, get out of here, too. Oh, but I have to climb up.
That's yellow.
Right. What's that?
Yeah, what a trippy little world of this. Yeah, we definitely should do Hyper Light or something as well.
Yeah.
I think you like the art style of that, but this
Just stay. Let's just say focus.
like that plays like the second dome.
Oh.
Like Super Nintendo. School. And then it's specifically talking about the second one because it's got that top-down perspective to it. I think you're in the
Huh, okay. Are you just like a robot?
It's more advanced. It's like doing that style of game, but with like much more capable bottom graphic style. It does still have its use of like bits in the gameplay, but it's probably like 1,000 bits instead of 32. There's that 1-bit horror game that came out last year. Oh, I think I've shown you the trailer, but it's called World of Horror. It's like it's like a RPG kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's very like Junji Ito style.
Yeah.
And you're trying to I think you're just trying to survive the day, but it's like somewhat randomized, and so there's like hundreds of different potential cases that you could run into or could intersect with each other in different ways. It's like every time you play it, you're like rolling a different scenario to happen, or a different curse, or a different god, different outer god, different monster, different plague. It's something that go down depending on what areas you go to and in what order.
That's cool.
It's like a roguelike Junji Ito comic.
Alright. I can get behind that.
That's a really cool game.
Oh,
and then it activates the rail system. That's cool.
Oh, I think I don't want to touch that. I think
that's the eye, but you have to get the really sorted first before you can.
Yeah, I think it was about to. Angry me.
Oh, yeah. Turn it red and stuff.
Okay. So now I go back. I can get red from the first. Okay.
Just red.
No, actually, I don't believe it was. Blue was in here. There's red.
The yellow. Oh, and then it's about one. So I don't know. Maybe after this puzzle,
Yeah.
we'll do our break between the two. Oh, my bad. Yellow's in the next room. That's the place that you have to put it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh shit, there's more up here.
Yeah, this, unlock the environment just by eliminating...
And they go out too, don't they?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh god, now you can fall.
Good to know. Okay. I mean, do we just want to call it now?
Yeah, maybe it'll open up with that sequence next time.
In 2 more years.
In 2 more years, we'll be back with the next part.
I hope not. Right.
Are you ready? It's like the movement style is so.
It's kind of addictive once you get the feel for it.
I'm sure we got killed by it, but. Yeah. All right, we'll be back in hour and a half.